I welcome you all to the platform walkthrough of Kite Zerodha at AISM. इस सेशन में हम Kite Zerodha के सभी ज़रूरी फीचर्स को सीखने वाले हैं और जानेंगे आप कैसे स्टॉक्स और ऑप्शंस में ट्रेडिंग कर सकते हैं. For the demonstration of features, we are using web version of Kite Zerodha and you can find the similar features in mobile application as well. One of the very first step which you have to take once you are inside your Demat account is to add funds in it. Just like you maintain a bank balance, you have to do the same with your Demat account as well. So you can add the funds using UPI and net banking options. जिस तरह आप अपने बैंक अकाउंट में बैलेंस मेंटेन करते हैं, उसी तरह आपको इस ज़ेरोधा अकाउंट में या आपके डीमैट अकाउंट में शेयर्स को खरीदने के लिए बैलेंस या फंड्स ऐड करने होंगे और आप UPI और नेट बैंकिंग जैसे ऑप्शंस का इस्तेमाल करके ऐड फंड सेक्शन से अपने डीमैट अकाउंट में फंड्स को ऐड कर सकते हैं. Now once you have added funds in your Demat account, we can try to understand the features of this platform. Starting from the very left top, you can see there is this open chart option for the Nifty 50 index, and once you click on it, you will be able to analyze and see the price and the movements which is happening in Nifty 50 index. Similarly, you can check the price and chart movement in Sensex index. As you can see, we have few options and few windows in this watchlist section, and this particular section will allow you to add multiple instruments and stocks in this particular area. In this very first watchlist, I have added few more indexes like Bank Nifty and India VIX. You can do the similar thing with your preferred stocks or instruments. आप अपने पसंदीदा स्टॉक्स और इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स को इस वॉच लिस्ट में ऐड कर सकते हैं और ऐड की गई इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स के आप यहाँ से चार्ट में प्राइजेस और उनकी मूवमेंट्स को मॉनिटर कर सकते हैं. As you can see, I have maintained a list of all the top banking stocks in India, and I will be able to monitor the prices in one single window by adding all of these in the watch list. So now you have understood how watch lists work. We will try to add one of our favorite instrument over here. Let's say I'm adding a banking stock over here called SBI, and I have added this stock to monitor the prices and to see some more data about this particular instrument. Starting off with this particular feature where you will be able to see the depth of this particular instrument. On the left side of it, you will be able to see the bid, and on the right side of it, you will be able to see the offers. Now, these particular orders are being placed by the users on the broker who are wishing or who are planning to buy this particular instrument at these particular prices. These are the number of orders and these are the number of quantities being placed by the users. Please do note, this is not an factual data in order to take any positional decision in the market, as this is something which gives you an estimate or the round figure numbers of the users who are trying to place the bid and offer orders on this particular platform. Now that we have understood how we can add the instrument and how we can analyze it, we will try to understand how we can buy it. On clicking this blue B button, you will be able to open the buy window, and over here you will be able to see multiple options. As you can see, the instrument details are over here, and by default the one quantity will be over here. You are placing a regular order. So a regular order is something which you usually place in the markets and you get multiple options over here. Intraday option gives you an opportunity to buy this particular stock during one market session, and this will be settled in today's market session only. So this simply means that whatever orders you are placing in intraday are supposed to be settled in that particular day only. In the long-term option or in the cash and carry CNC option, you will be able to hold these particular position or this particular stock for the longer run, as long as you want. And you will be able to see the price options which are market and limit. So if you are placing a market order, this particular stock will be executed at this current price which is going, which you can say is 542.10 paisa. And if you put a limit order over here, you will be able to decide a price. Let's say I don't want to buy this stock at 542, or I want to buy this stock at 540 rupees. So I will be able to put a limit order and I will be able to get this particular stock when the price comes down to 540, and this order will be automatically executed. As you can see, you will be able to do the same in the long term as well, and in these particular options you will be able to see SL and SL market order as well. So a SL order is nothing but a stop loss order, which gives you an opportunity to put a stop loss as well, so that you can make sure that you are diminishing the amount of risk, or you are basically planning your risk management with the help of this particular price range. So if you put a stop loss on this particular stop of 530 rupees, you will be able to get this particular order executing by itself when the price hits the level of 530. And in the stop loss market orders, the order will be getting executed at the market price, and it will be having a stop loss of 530 trigger price. As you can see, we have validity options over here as well, where you will be able to get a day validity, where you will be able to disclose the quantities as well. Do remember, you won't be able to disclose the quantities greater than you have bought or sold in the market. So whatever the quantity you want to disclose, you can always disclose the lesser than quantities of the actual quantities you have executed in the market. In immediate or IUC order, you will basically get an option to execute the orders either immediately or cancel it all, because you may want to buy this particular stock at this particular price, and later if this price changes, you do not even want to buy it. In that particular situation, you can always choose IOC option. In the minute type orders, you can plan to execute the orders with the time frame of the particular minutes you want to, and you can also set the disclosed quantity in this. आप जिस तरह इस बाय सेक्शन के अंदर इन सभी फीचर्स को देख पा रहे हैं, यहाँ आप अपनी पसंद से क्वांटिटीज़ को चूज़ करके और अपने ऑर्डर टाइप को चेंज कर सकते हैं। इंट्राडे ऑर्डर्स आपको एक मौका देते हैं किसी भी स्टॉक या किसी इंस्ट्रूमेंट को एक ही दिन के अंदर खरीद कर और सेटल करने का। यानी कि अगर आप इस स्टॉक को इंट्राडे में खरीदते हैं तो आप इसे आज ही सेटल करेंगे, या फिर मार्केट आवर्स 3:30 से पहले ही आपको इसे बेचना होगा। अगर आप ऐसा खुद नहीं करते हैं तो ब्रोकर अपनी तरफ से इस ऑर्डर को एग्जीक्यूट करके सेटल करेगा। लेकिन लॉन्ग टर्म में आप स्टॉक्स को या फिर अपने इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स को लंबे समय तक होल्ड करके रख सकते हैं, जो कि आपकी होल्डिंग सेक्शन में आता है, और उस पर्टिकुलर स्टॉक्स को या अपने इंस्ट्रूमेंट को आप तभी एग्जिट ले सकते हैं जब आप चाहें, या फिर जब आप अपनी मार्केट कंडीशंस के हिसाब से एग्जीक्यूट करना चाहें। यहाँ आपको मार्केट और लिमिट ऑर्डर का भी ऑप्शन मिलेगा, जहाँ पर मार्केट ऑर्डर के अंदर आप अपने उस पर्टिकुलर स्टॉक्स को उस पर्टिकुलर जगह पर एग्जीक्यूट कर रहे हैं जिस जगह पर अभी इसकी प्राइस चल रही है, और आप लिमिट ऑर्डर में इस पर्टिकुलर स्टॉक या इंस्ट्रूमेंट को आप वहाँ एग्जीक्यूट कर रहे हैं जहाँ आप प्राइस को चाहते हैं एग्जीक्यूट करवाना। जैसे कि मान लीजिए अभी प्राइस 541.95 पैसा चल रही है, और मैं चाहता हूँ कि मैं इस स्टॉक को 540 रुपये की रेट पर खरीदूँ, और जब मैं इस ऑर्डर को एग्जीक्यूट करूँगा उसी वक्त ये ऑर्डर 540 रुपये की प्राइस पर एग्जीक्यूट होकर मेरी पोजीशन सेक्शन में आ जाएगा। उदाहरण के लिए हम इस पर्टिकुलर ऑप्शन को यहाँ एग्जीक्यूट करते हैं लिमिट ऑर्डर में, और यहाँ हम प्राइस को 540 सेट करते हैं। अब जब ये ऑर्डर प्लेस हो चुका है तो आपको ये ऑर्डर सेक्शन में दिखाई देगा, और आप जब इस प्राइस को 540 पर टेस्ट होता देखेंगे तो ये ऑर्डर अपने आप एग्जीक्यूट होकर आपकी पोजीशन सेक्शन में आ जाएगा। अगर मुझे इस पर्टिकुलर स्टॉक को मार्केट प्राइस पर खरीदना है तो मैं मार्केट ऑर्डर पंच करूंगा, और ये पर्टिकुलर स्टॉक हमारी पोजीशन सेक्शन में आ जाएगा। यानी कि जिस वक्त मैंने इस ऑर्डर को एग्जीक्यूट किया या पंच किया, जो प्राइस उस समय मार्केट में चल रही थी उसी प्राइस पर मुझे यहाँ ये पर्टिकुलर इंस्ट्रूमेंट मिल चुका है। As you have seen in this particular example, we have executed a limit order and a market order as well. So in limit order, I have set a limit of 540 price, where I want to only execute this particular stock when this touches price of 540 rupees. But in the market order, I have executed this order with one quantity and at the price of market, where I have got this entry at the current existing running price of the instrument. Similarly, you can put the short selling orders as well. Let's say if I want to short sell this, the concept of short selling is simple, that you are selling this stock now and later you will be buying it at the different price range. Or if I want to do this in a limit order, I can do the same. And if I want to place this in the market order, I can do the same by just executing this order. As you can see, the order was already executed in the buy range. So when I placed a short selling order, I won't be able to place it as a single order because the similar order was already placed. If I want to really short sell this, I have to basically go and place a individual short selling order where you will be able to see the order is getting shorted over here. In this particular position section, you will be able to understand that this particular position is being shown by these different values, which are the quantity which you have placed, the average price on this, the order has been executed, the LTP, the latest trading price, which is going right now in the market, the PNL, the value which is the difference between this particular stock, and the change in this particular stock range. If you want to exit this particular position, you will be able to click on this particular option and you can simply exit this by clicking this button. And as you can see, we have exited this position with a loss of 0.10 paisa. Similarly, if you want to hold this position in the longer run, you will be able to place a long position with the quantity and the market price. And the moment you place this order, this will definitely come in the position today, and tomorrow it will be settling down in your holding section. As you can see, we already have few holdings for the example, and this particular stock is under the holding with the average cost of 387. The quantities we are holding is 24. The latest trading price is at 468. The current value of our investment is this. The PNL is this. The net change which happened in our investment is positive this, and the daily change in this particular price of this instrument is minus 1.72%. As you can see, this particular section shows you a lot of data, including the total investment you have made, the current value of that investment you have made, today's profit or loss, and total profit and loss. It also shows you in the percentile as well. And similarly, you can experience this position page with different type of order types and different type of instruments over here you are executing in the live markets. Now that we have understood the regular buy order, we will understand few more features in the buy section. A cover order is just like regular order but with a by default stop loss value. AMO is aftermarket order which you can place for now and you can expect to getting executed after the market hours or after the market sessions. An iceberg order is a kind of order where you can place the multiple legs of the order, or you can say in multiple repetitions. So you can put the number of legs and you can put the quantities, and the order will be getting executed with the conditions you want to place in. Similarly, the sells feature will be having the same functionalities, and you can experiment and you can learn and explore the different type of orders with a very minimum amount of capital, utilizing and experimenting and learning it. Now that we have understood how we can buy and sell stocks in the markets, we will understand how we can place the buying and selling orders of options in the market. Now, in order to add that particular option, we have to search that particular option with the price range we want to buy or execute. For example, I will be executing the order of Bank Nifty 42,500 CE, which is currently earning at the price range of 115 or 16 rupees. As you can see, I have opened the chart with this particular feature, and when I click on this buy option, the by default value which comes over here is 25. The reason being, options do come in lots and the minimum lot quantity you can place is 25. As you can see, you cannot decrease this, but the moment you try to increase this, it will be increased to 50. The reason you cannot change these particular quantities by your wish is because the option lots are predefined and you can only increase and decrease the quantities in a lot size. For example, if I want to place this particular order with the minimum lot, I have to place with the 25 quantities. Let's try to execute this order, and before that, we will understand that Zerodha is taking 25 rupees of charges on this particular order execution, and as I increase the lot, the charges will be increased slightly. And as you can see, the moment I increase the lots, the margin required, basically the balance required to execute this particular lot has been increased. Now if I want to place the minimum lot size order, I have to put the margin, or basically the amount of balance will be required is close to 2,800 rupees. I will be placing this in a market order. As you can see, it will be executing close to 113. The moment I click on the buy order, the order will be getting executed, and as you can see, the order can be seen over here in this position section. You can see the order type, the instrument name which we have executed, the market type, the quantities, the average price which we have gotten, which is 112, the LTP, the PNL, and the change, just like we have explored in the previous options. Now we have an interesting feature over here where we can close all of these particular positions at once. As you can see, if I want to click on this particular option while choosing both the positions, and if I want to execute these, I will be clicking on both the positions and will click on execute. The moment I click on that button, the positions have been executed and the orders are being closed. In order section, you will be able to see all the orders we have placed so far. And over here, you will be able to experience that the timing, the instrument name, the price, the quantity, and the order status has been mentioned over here. If I want to place an order which is out of my margin range, let's say I'm placing an order which is close to 175 of quantities and the margin required is 19,000, which is above than my balance. I won't be able to execute this because I do not have the balance or the required funds which are needed to execute this. Let's see what happens when we try to do this. When I clicked on this, the order got rejected. And as you can see in the order book, the order type has been appeared over here with the status called rejected. Reason being very simple, because we didn't had the enough required funds for the execution of this particular order. Now that we have understood how order book works, we will understand few more features in the orders. GTT type of orders will be getting executed or will be shown over here when you have set a GTT on a particular instrument. In baskets, you can create new baskets and you can add the group of stocks or instruments you would like to monitor or you would like to buy. In SIPs, you can create new SIPs including all the different instruments in the markets, and you can start investing in those. In alerts, you will be getting all the different alerts and the trigger prices which have been executed or enabled or disabled on your particular account. For example, if I have placed a trigger on Adani port to sell at a particular price range, and if it has been enabled, the trigger will be happening and alerts will be shown on my account. In IPO section, you will be able to apply to different IPOs and options which are available in the market with the dates and the price range and the minimum quantity to place the bid in. You can apply in the IPOs having the minimum amount maintained in your fund section. You can also explore the auction section where the auction market will be opening after 2 p.m. and all the available auctions will be shown and displayed over here in this window. Now that we have understood how orders work, the order book work, the positions work, how we can buy and sell the instruments, the different positions in the market, we should also understand one of the minor mistake which is being made by so many beginners in the market. When you open the order book, you will be able to see that these are the executed orders which either got completed or got failed. But there is another order which is open over here. In a lot of scenarios and cases, you may execute few orders or you may put some limit orders and later you forgot those to execute or to either exit from those. If you are not having any plans to execute this particular limit order, you should always go over here and cancel this particular order so that you can save yourself from your unplanned executions in the orders. In this entire demonstration of To Use Zerodha features, we have learned how we can buy, sell, short sell and execute different type of orders and instruments in the live market. To conclude, we will go back to the very first section which we understood in the beginning of this session, and we will learn how the figures are being maintained in our demat account over here. अब जब हम ये सीख चुके हैं कि हम लाइव मार्केट्स में स्टॉक्स और दूसरे इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स को कैसे बाई कर सकते हैं, सेल कर सकते हैं, शॉर्ट सेल कर सकते हैं और हम डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ ऑर्डर्स को एग्जीक्यूट कर सकते हैं, हम हमारे शुरुआती डिस्कशन के पार्ट में दोबारा आएंगे और समझेंगे कि हमारे डीमैट अकाउंट में फंड्स किस तरह से मेंटेन और रिकॉर्ड किए जा रहे हैं. As you can see, the available margin over here is 9,906 rupees, and initially we started with the available margin of 10,000 rupees. Basically, we started with the balance of 10,000 and the available margin which is being shown over here is 9,906 rupees, which is the difference with a 93 rupees. Now this difference is being calculated over here, which is settled after all the executions of the trades. And this is not the final figure which will be deducted from your account, as this entire process includes few charges and few other commissions of this particular broker. The amount which you will be seeing tomorrow in the live market hours after 9:15 or close to 9 a.m. in the morning will be the final amount which is being settled in your demat account. In few cases, when you are utilizing good amount of leverage or when you are holding huge quantities or large amount of positions, the available and use margin may have some calculations which you won't be able to understand at that particular point of time. But always remember, after you have executed the trades or the positions in the market, after T+2 days, which are the usual settling down days, you will be able to have a clear picture on the available margins or the funds you are holding or maintaining in your डीमैट अकाउंट. तो आपको इस बात का हमेशा ख्याल रखना है कि आपके डीमैट अकाउंट में जो सही कैलकुलेशन है, जो सही नंबर्स की फिगर है, वो यहाँ आपको T+2 डेज यानी ट्रेडिंग डे आपका जिस दिन आपने ट्रेडिंग की है उसके बाद के 2 दिन बाद आपको यहाँ सही फिगर दिखाई देगा, जो कि सेटलमेंट्स के बाद में किया जाता है. अक्सर जब आप बड़ी क्वांटिटीज़ में या फिर डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स में जहाँ आप उसे होल्ड कर रहे हैं लंबे समय के लिए, या फिर कुछ प्रीमियम ईटिंग पोजीशंस को भी आप जब होल्ड कर रहे हैं, तो वहाँ आपका जो मार्जिन है वो अलग तरीके से कैलकुलेट होगा और आप यहाँ अवेलेबल मार्जिन और यूज़ मार्जिन को देखकर कंफ्यूज ना हुए, क्योंकि आपका जो फाइनल फिगर है वो आपको ट्रेडिंग डेज के सेटलमेंट के बाद में ही यहाँ शो किया जाएगा. डू रिमेंबर, trading in financial markets without complete understanding of it can be risky and can lead to your capital destructions. Do utilize all of these tools in your demat account only after getting complete exposure of it. Feel free to reach out to our support team if you still have any doubt regarding the same. With that being said, I wish you all luck on your trading journey with Zerodha, and I'll see you on the other side.